Ever been lured in by the promise of instant access to your earned wages, only to be hit with a bunch of fees you didn't see coming? It's a frustrating experience, right? We're living in a world where on-demand is the norm, from streaming movies to ordering food, so it makes sense that people want faster access to their paychecks. That's where services like Payactiv come in, offering early wage access. But the big question is, are there hidden costs lurking beneath the surface? That's exactly what we're diving into today. Now, before we get into the specifics of Payactiv, let's talk about why these types of services are becoming so popular. Traditional payroll cycles can feel incredibly slow. Waiting 2 weeks or even longer to get paid can create real financial strain, especially for those living paycheck to paycheck. Unexpected expenses pop up, a car repair, a medical bill, a last-minute trip, and having to wait for your next payday can lead to late fees, overdraft charges, or even resorting to high-interest payday loans. This is the problem that Earned Wage Access, or EWA, solutions like Payactiv aim to solve. They offer a way to access a portion of your already earned wages before your official payday. Payactiv works by partnering with employers. Essentially, they integrate with the company's payroll system to track the hours an employee has worked. This allows employees to access a portion of their earned wages before the standard payday. This can be done through a mobile app, a debit card, or even by transferring funds to a bank account. It sounds pretty great, right? Instant access to your money when you need it. But here's where it gets tricky. How do these companies make money? Are there hidden fees that chip away at the value of the service? Let's break down the potential costs associated with Payactiv. The first thing to understand is that Payactiv's fee structure can vary depending on your employer's agreement with them. This means that what one person pays might be different from what another person pays, even within the same industry. This lack of a universal fee structure can make it difficult to give a definitive answer about hidden costs without looking at a specific employer's plan. However, there are some common types of fees to watch out for. One potential fee is a transaction fee for each time you access your earned wages. This fee might be a flat fee, like a few dollars per transaction, or it could be a percentage of the amount you're withdrawing. Even small transaction fees can add up over time, especially if you're frequently accessing your wages. Think about it. If you're paying a few dollars every time you withdraw, and you do that multiple times a month, you could end up paying a significant amount in fees by the end of the year. Another potential cost to consider is a fee for using the Payactiv debit card. Some plans might charge a monthly fee for maintaining the card, while others might charge fees for certain transactions, like ATM withdrawals or balance inquiries. Again, these fees might seem small individually, but they can accumulate over time. It's crucial to read the fine print regarding the debit card to understand all the potential charges. Then there are transfer fees. If you choose to transfer your earned wages to an external bank account, there might be a fee associated with that transfer. This is especially true for faster transfers, which often come with a premium. Standard transfers might be free, but they could take longer to process. It's a trade-off between speed and cost. Beyond the direct fees, there's another important aspect to consider: the potential for overspending. Having instant access to your wages can sometimes lead to impulsive spending. It's easier to justify a purchase when you know you can access the money right away. This isn't necessarily a hidden cost in the traditional sense, but it's a potential consequence of using EWA services that can impact your financial health. It's crucial to use these services responsibly and avoid relying on them for non-essential purchases. Now, it's important to acknowledge that Payactiv also offers some valuable features that go beyond just early wage access. They often provide financial wellness tools, such as budgeting resources, savings features, and even educational materials. These tools can be extremely helpful for improving financial literacy and managing your money more effectively. In some cases, these features might offset some of the costs associated with the service. So, are there hidden costs on Payactiv? The answer, unfortunately, isn't a simple yes or no. It depends on your employer's specific agreement with Payactiv and how you use the service. There are definitely potential fees to be aware of, including transaction fees, debit card fees, and transfer fees. It's absolutely essential to carefully review the terms and conditions provided by your employer and Payactiv to understand the full cost structure. Don't just skim over the fine print. Actually read it. Pay attention to any fees that are mentioned, no matter how small they seem. Here are some key questions to ask your employer or Payactiv directly. What are the fees associated with accessing my earned wages? Are there transaction fees, transfer fees, or debit card fees? How much are these fees? Are there any monthly fees or other recurring charges? What are the terms and conditions of the Payactiv debit card? Understanding the answers to these questions will help you make an informed decision about whether Payactiv is the right financial tool for you. Ultimately, earned wage access services like Payactiv can be helpful for managing cash flow and avoiding costly alternatives like payday loans. However, it's crucial to be aware of the potential costs involved. Don't let the convenience of instant access blind you to the potential fees. Carefully weigh the benefits against the costs to determine if it's a financially sound choice for your individual circumstances. Remember, there's no such thing as truly free money. There's always some cost involved, whether it's a direct fee or an indirect consequence. Being informed is the best way to protect your financial well-being. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.